All right, cool. So we got Top Tribute 3 and 4 half case breaks. Good to see a little baseball running around. So Tony. And Straw, Ed, T. Wills, Poth is Mr. FLA. Yeah, anyway. Mitch, Reed. There's Mark R. Sully. Redskin, First Tee, Deuce, Crocodile, Dundee. LeGarrette, cornerback, Dana B, Hot Sauce B. Adams. We got Prism Football coming up directly after this. Yeah, and then we'll have Thursday, and then Friday early breaks. Yeah, 4 o'clock Friday early breaks, just because nobody can go anywhere anyway on Friday. So, might as well. All right, so from what we saw from Tribute earlier, it looks pretty good. We're just waiting to see a little bit of a banger, right? I don't know. Waiting to see those $500 bangers, like Ultimate 8 has. And $35. That's what I'm waiting for. Kind of like that 4-box break out of NFL that had the Brady and the Kyler auto. Let's do that on the football side, or on the baseball side. All right, Trey Turner over to Washington. And reached 61 out of 99 over to the Phillies. So, MP. There you go, buddy. And a Gleiber. Yanks. Is it all sports on Fridays as well? I don't know if we're going to have all sports on Friday or not. Good question, Jake. That's a great question. Cunha. And a George Springer shorter print, 15 out of 25. We'll have football, we'll have basketball, might have baseball, might have Ultimate 8 baseball. I don't even know. I got some weird stuff for Ultimate 8 baseball. I hope it all comes in so I can put it all together for us. But yeah, that's the plan, Jake. That's the plan, buddy. All right, here's Juan Soto. These still, I'm telling you what, I don't know what it is about Tribute. All of them look damn good. I don't care if it's a base card. I'd be like, oh, mag it. Mag that base card. All right, they got Chris Sale over to the Sox. That'll be Sully, 2-4. So Chris Sale out of 150. And a Paul DeJong out of 99. 89 out of 99 over to the Cardinals. So Pels 32. Francisco Lindor. What's your sport, Jake? Jose Altuve and a Carlos Correa, 4 out of 99. Over to Houston. So Tony. And a Gary Sanchez. Yeah? All right, Charlie Blackmon. Over to the Rockies. Jesus Luzardo out of 150 over to the A's. And a Jose Abreu. To the Sox, last pack in the first box, Ozzie Albies. Brandon Lowe out of 150. And that's over to Tampa Bay. And a Max Scherzer. And that's over to Washington. Love of the basketball, of course. Football as well. All right, good deal. Well, we'll definitely have basketball and football on Friday for sure, Jake. And then plus there's basketball and football in the personals section too. If you're digging on that, maybe I can find some. I think the only baseball individual boxes that would be. I don't know. It might be fun. Would be like Don. I have 2020 Don Russ that we could probably do cheap for personals. It wouldn't really make sense to do breaks of those. But yeah, so we'll have a little bit of everything. Yeah, we're busting a ton of basketball, but I'm telling you, man, we're running low on it too. First time getting back into this is about 2009. I like it, dude. Here's Tony Gwynn over to the Padres. We got the right spot, my man. 15 out of 99, Seat C, Sabathia. Over to those Yanks and Straw and Alex Rodriguez, 16 out of 50. It's the Yanks, dude. But I'm telling you, dude, baseball is. I'm telling you what, how the baseball rookie classes work, it's crazy. I'm telling you, some of them they hold back. It's that the Yanks dude. I forget off the top of my head. Here's Hank Aaron, Hammer and Hank at a 150. Over to the Brew Crew. And then Honus Wagner over to the Pirates. I like how they're doing that photography, that old school stuff. Here's Donnie Baseball over to the Yanks. Whit Merrifield out of 199 over to KC. And a Garrett Cole, Houston. All right, David Cone over to the Mets. George Springer out of 99. It's crazy. No, yeah, dude, there's some... It's funny because then they have like a 2016 Bowman Chrome of these dudes, and then they bust out. So everybody's just prospecting like crazy. And then maybe like 4 years later, they'll get called up. And so, yeah, it's kind of goofy, man. I know. Here's Justin Verlander over to the Stros. Blake Snell out of 99. Where are you from, Jake? What part of the country, bud? Or who's your team? Here's Cody Bellinger over to the Dodgers. So we're in a half case break number 3. Lux, Bo Bichette. Yeah, we sat down. See, that's the thing. Like, what was that, 2 years ago? We sat down with Bo Bichette and did breaks with Bo. And now it's like, he's like, yep. Up in the mix. Xander Bogaerts. And Gavin Lux for the Dodgers. Yeah. AJ out of 199. And Bryce Harper over to the Phillies. But there was like, yeah, there's so many years like where we'd sit down with dudes and then like Nick Madrigal, like he's selling pretty well. Like socks. But we sat with him like a lot. Well, that was back when was that Walker Bueller's year too? That was like Phoenix. God knows how long ago. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Knicks, Niners, Reds. I'm all over the place. The Red Legs. Knicks, Niners, Reds. I love it. Here's Mookie Betts. And a Dylan Cease, 10 out of 99 over to the Sox. The White Sox, which would be Crocodile Dundee. Okay, I'm Cali. So you're on the left coast. I like it. And old school Roger Clemens over to Boston. Looks like they did a screen grab off of like your old TV back in the day. Hey, pause that VHS tape and get a good picture of that. That's perfect. There's Paul DeJong. And you got Josh Hader at a 150 over to Brew Crew. And Cody Bellinger, 52 out of 99. Hooligan HQ goes, I still remember the old days when Paxton Lynch shouted me out on the UBB live stream at the rookie event. I know, dude. Isn't that nuts? Do you guys remember? Like, how crazy is it? Now that we're not like like we were supposed to travel, we were going to be out of we're going to be at the NFL draft. We were supposed to be out at spring training with the players. And now you just kind of look back on it and you're like, man, you remember those days when like we sat with Pat Mahomes and Pat Mahomes was talking to you guys and Dak Prescott and, you know, Josh Allen, Darnold, like everybody. It's insane. We've been really, really fortunate here on UBB to be able to sit down with a lot of these players. So hopefully whenever all this Corona stuff is done, we'll get back in the mix of things, Hooligan, right? All right, Vlad Jr. Or not Jr., Vlad Sr. And Victor Robles and Juan Soto. 45 out of 50. Over to Washington. Ricky Henderson. Dude, hey, Hooligan, that was the same year. Was it it was the rookie event in January, I believe. The rookie roundup, maybe? And that was that same year that Jared Goff obviously had a rough rookie year. And so he was kind of just whatever. But I remember they were signing their flawless. They were signing all their flawless cards and National Treasures cards. And Jared Goff was just sitting over in the corner. And he was just like in our camera view. And he was just sitting in the hotel that we were all in. And he was like, hey, check this card out. And he threw his flawless shield 1/1 auto across the room. And it bounced off the table. Oh, God. I need to pull some of those videos. I need to pull some of those dang videos. Here's JD Martinez, 8 out of 10. Over to the Red Sox, Solly 2-4. There's been some nuts stuff going on here. It's Ken Griffey. All right, Vlad Jr. How about a little Jose Canseco in your life? Going to Oaktown. Deuce T. The Bash Brothers. I'm going to watch it on Netflix tonight. Oh, yeah, Jake. Yeah, Ultimate 8s are absolutely nuts. Well, I mean, it sold out in like 4 minutes today. All the rounds sold out in like 4 minutes. I don't know. Whenever I'm able to... Whenever I have the right stuff to build everything out, that's whenever they'll go down. I try and do at least one sport a week at some point in time. I try to, or maybe every other week. But the best way to get the alerts, though, Jake, is number one, just download, if you have the iPhone, or you can download the iPhone app, and then you get the real-time alerts the second that the break's listed up. Or on Wednesday, Thursday at 6 p.m., you can just check and see what's up for sale on the website. And then Friday at noon, since everybody's staying at home right now, that's when breaks are going to sale on Friday, because we do early Friday breaks. So, but yeah, the stuff's pretty good. I'm glad you liked it, man. Like I said, mess around with your multi-year draft preferences and get it intact. You got to see a little bit tonight, and it's pretty good stuff, man. There you go. How about Vlad Jr. then? Over to Poth 15. All right. That's 17 out of 199. Vlad Jr. Popeye, you don't remember whenever Goff threw his 1/1 shield across the room? He was sitting over there eating pizza, and he was just like messing around. He was like, hey, man, check this card out. And then he just threw it across the room to me. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull that video. I remember it vividly. Because I was like, oh, no. I remember Tracy Hackler over Panini was like, oh, it is like, I've never seen somebody's heart drop before until then. But that was definitely it. All right, that was tribute number 3. We got one more tribute, then we'll jump over to Prism. Damn, it's already 1? Okay. Should have started at 9, right? That's okay. That's okay, man. All right. So, tribute. Nothing wild's really come out of tribute. I mean, a Vlad Jr. auto, but nothing crazy. Remember Mason Rudolph pulling the rival team Oklahoma State card, throwing him down like, who cares about that team? I do remember that, Hooligan. And Mason Rudolph was like, oh, that was, see, like, whenever we sat down with Mason Rudolph before he got drafted, if you guys remember that video, he was like suit and tie, very, very cordial, everything. And then whenever they get drafted and they have their team and we're all out in that hot field out in LA, then they turn into the divas. Yeah, Jared's sticky fingers golf. I don't think it got damaged, the 101. All right, me, Taylor, looking for a little Lux. Let's get into it. All right, so Tribute 3-box half case break number 4. Appreciate you guys jumping into the baseball. Like I said, I like busting it. It's tough to come by. The baseball just continues to creep up. I've been slowly but surely putting some really good stuff together on the baseball side for us on the Ultimate 8. And that one's always a fun little. It's a good break for Ultimate 8 baseball. I got some weird stuff going on for you guys too. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks so much, man. Good to see Big Net back under the mix. Deuce. Yeah, UBB pulling the old school USA Up All Night silk stocking style, right, Deuce? I'm surprised you got out of the black hole, Deuce, over at PH, and you know exactly what PH stands for. That's exactly where you were at for like 40 minutes. All right. It's free premium, dude. It's free premium. Free premium. Oh, Deuce. Okay. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, D.D. Westbrook and his snacks. Yeah. He ate all of the snacks in the hotel room and then got charged like $275 just because he thought they were his snacks because it was all of his favorites. It was Aaron Judge over the Yanks. And then you got Aaron Hicks. 82 out of 99. Yeah, dude, I remember that. That was Jose Abreu out of 99. Old DD. So this is a 3-box half case break number 4. We need to see something weird. Sammy Sosa. Vlad Jr. Okay. 15 out of 99. That'll be Jamie R. Sandy Koufax and a Nico Horner. 4 out of 99. Dude, these, I'm telling you what, these cards are, like, the base cards are like 100 point, but the coating that they're using on the front, like, it's every single card is acetate. $17 packages today and yesterday shipped. Yeah, Popeye, you're absolutely right, dude. eBay's just been going nuts. Yawn. All right. Hey, you know what? Little gold guy over to those red legs. Where's Jake 14 at? Get some Nick Senzel. Hey, Jake, you're going to have to go back and watch this past summer. Was it this past summer when I threw the first pitch out for the Reds against the Cubs? Was that this last summer? I legit can't even remember. Everything's so blurred together when you have a 2 and a 5-year-old. You have no idea what day or what time it is. But first T. George, there you go, buddy. 4 out of 10. Nick Senzel. That ain't half bad. Roberto Clemente out of 99. It was Topps, or his National Baseball Card Day, and they said, "Hey, Bri, Topps called me down. They called me in, called over to the bullpen, said, go ahead and throw out that first pitch." Scared as hell. Scared as hell. I did get I think did I show you guys like the official video? They sent back like the official like camera, like TV camera video. Did you see that one yet, Popeye, or not? Here's Whit Merrifield. My goodness. Old school Vlad. So the Montreal Expos going over the Washington Nationals. Out of 50, shadow box. Those shadow box are pretty slick. More Vlads than I've ever seen. Here's Alex Bregman. There's my boy Mike Mussina. Yeah, I got it across the plate. Are you kidding me? And then here's Bernie Williams. 2 out of 110. Big Burn. I'm about to hey, listen, I think I got the video on my phone. I'm about to show it to you here right quick. Yeah, right after this break, I'm going to bring it up on my phone. Here's Roger Maris. I know, the rookie premiere is amazing, but yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. Obviously, unprecedented times that we can't really... Nothing we can do about it, you know. Anthony Rizzo, 61 out of 99. I'm just kind of worried about like what's going to happen to the 2020 NFL products. Like it's going to be a different year. I'm just saying, everybody get ready. It's going to be a very, 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 very different year for collecting. So I think that's another reason why the market's going crazy on older stuff too, is because we might not have a lot of 2020 products coming out. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, all right, 2 boxes left. At a tribute, we still got the Prism Jumbo. I'm actually kind of stoked about ripping into some Prism too. I don't think the rookie photo shoot's pushed back at all. I think it's just canceled. They need to find a cure for or a vaccine or something for COVID, because I don't think there's gonna be much happening in sports until. Do I think that golf should be going right now? Absolutely. Should they be playing dude, imagine how many people would watch Tiger Woods versus Phil Mickelson again. Who cares, right? It doesn't even matter. Playing in God knows what golf course and God knows where. Just hanging out. Who cares? I'd watch that in a heartbeat. Remember when they did their little heads up thing? So over to Seattle, Edgar Martinez at a 99. Like, golf should be rocking and rolling right now. Jake has... I don't know, Larry. I mean, I really like it. But we haven't seen anything like over the top. I think it looks gorgeous, Larry. The thing is, you can't really go wrong with Ultimate 8 any sport, because it's built to where it doesn't matter what team you have. Every single team has the possibility of hitting, big boy cards. That's the beauty of Ultimate 8, is that no matter what, every team has the ability. It's not just the top teams every single time. It's all over the place. George Springer out of 150, and then a Mario Rivera at 50 out of 50. But yeah, baseball is going to be lit up. I know there's some big boy bangers in there that I couldn't even wrap my head around pricing. I'm just going to take my best guess. And there's some big boys in there. Here's Carl Yastrzemski, and that's over the Sox. Then, nice Reggie at a 10. That's some old school stuff for Reggie. Oh no, I think it's... No, D.Y., you're not being a downer, dude, but it's 100%. I don't think that there's going to be any sports until there's a vaccine. I really don't. It's going to be tough, man. 6 out of 10, Reggie. That's some really nice patches in there. That's for Oaktown. Who's got Oaktown? The one man. Good to see you back, man. Kristen Yelich. And a Kyle Lewis, 441 out of 450. I really don't think they'll be able to weigh. So D Watt, if you've there's a really good, and I'm not saying that Sports Illustrated is the end all be all, but Sports Illustrated came out with a really good article about why it's going to be damn near impossible. It sounds good on paper, and like logistically, you're like, all right, just keep everybody quarantined and then have them play in a stadium with no fans and that kind of stuff. But if you think about it, how many people have to be involved? There's got to be catering, there's got to be food, there's got to be hotels and hotel staff, and every one of those individuals would have to be quarantined as well. Then you have to pay them on top of that to be quarantined and be away from their families and that kind of stuff. So like almost like a hazard pay at that point. And then imagine if one of your players one of your star players, like let's say Ronald Acuna Jr., gets hurt, okay? Or just bumps his knee and he's like, all right, we got to get it checked out. I definitely need to get a x-ray going on here. The second that he leaves the field, he's quarantined for 14 days after that. How are you going to play? Imagine being like, all right, you're in the middle of a series with a team, or that's 2 weeks, minimum 2 weeks that your star player would be out. How bad would that skew the entire season? And if he came back and he was like, no, I'm fine, but he came back later that day and be like, nope, you're quarantined for 14 days now. I mean, it would be very, very, very difficult for that to happen. So as much as they think that they're going to do that, they're like, oh, just play them all in Vegas. Yeah, it would be borderline impossible to make that stuff happen. So, all right, here's Ryu out of to the Dodgers, and then another Edgar Martinez. This dude's been flopping out of these boxes here. Out of 150 over to the Mariners. And Leon Sandcastle. Deion Sanders. Feels like basketball should just bring it in. Don't mess up the potential off season and start of the next year. It's tough, man. I think once I get some more testing and some more answers, whether after you've already had it, if you're good to go after here's Brandon Lowe, and then JD Martinez at a 150 over to the Boston Red Sox, and Manny Machado over to the Padres. Yeah, it gets complicated really quick. It really does. All right, last box of tribute. Now we're just we all want, that's the crazy thing. We all want to see sports back. I think the most feasible sport that could come back would be golf and tennis, of all things. It really is. So, I don't know, man. I think we're all just getting to the point where we're just really, really, really antsy to get out and get sports back in our lives, obviously, because we're big collectors. It's a big part of our lives. So it'll be back soon, and you know what? I guarantee we'll appreciate it that much more whenever it does come back. So here's Babe Ruth. And Carlton Fisk got a 110 over to the Sox. I can tell you what, though, for as unprepared as we were for an unforeseen, invisible, pandemic, the next time that this comes up, I guarantee we're going to have our shit together. Let's just say that. You know what? That's if there was ever a silver lining that at least I'm looking at, it's that we're at least going to be ready for if something goes down like this in the future. So hopefully that will, ease people into being like, well, I got to wear an N95 mask for the rest of my life or whatever. A Popeye, I'd golf right now, dude. I'd golf right now. Here's George Brett. Anthony H. to the Rizzo. No, I'm just saying. 6 out of 25. And Christian Yelich, 66 out of 99. I remember whenever there was exquisite golf cards back in the day, man. Rory McIlroy's exquisite rookie. Popeye, see if you can find one. Here's Ernie Banks. And then you got a Reese and a Bryce Harper. 19 out of 150 over to the Phillies. Walker Buehler and AJ at a 450. All right, just 3 packs left over here. Remember, if you didn't have a card at the end of this end-all be-all here, I'll still pop some stuff in there for you guys as well. Here's Roberto Clemente. God, why couldn't that have been nice auto on that Ken Griffey? You played Sunday and Friday. Dude, it's supposed to snow in Ohio tomorrow. Tomorrow or Friday or whatever day. It's supposed to snow. It's almost May, Ohio. Why don't you chill the F out and just let us at least walk outside right now. Golly, Ohio. All right. It's Rivera And you got Raleigh Fingers, who wants a mustache ride. It's the Raleigh Fingers mustache ride, 38 out of 50. Uh-oh, 2 autos in that pack. Whit Merrifield, 142 out of 150. Yeah, I know, Jake. Well, once they start opening things back up or letting people, yeah, you're right, man. It's goofy times. Here's Tom Seaver. And a Keston Hura out of 199 over to the Brew Crew. And Chris Paddock out of the Padres. We're over to the Padres. All right. I know. Nothing too wild out of there. But some nice weirdo hits, right? All right. Let me get that one saved up. We'll jump over to some... Dude, we haven't seen Prism in a hot minute, and I'm kind of glad that we're cracking some tonight, too. See